Good morning. Got my decaf coffee like it's gonna do anything for my lack of sleep. We have a super fun family outing today, but first I've got an hour. So I wanna put together this recipe that I got from one of you, from one of my viewers. It's an oxtail and beef bone soup or bone broth. Since we're doing carnivore, we're not going to be adding any vegetables. We are going to add some herbs at the end that I actually have to go and buy later today. But if you are not following carnivore, if you're doing keto, you could add whatever vegetables you like to this. So I'm going to cook breakfast and get the oxtail seared for this delicious broth. Sounds really good. We'll see how it turns out, but we have an hour. So let's see if we can put it all together. We're going to be using 2 of my new Caraway pots and pans. These things are incredible. So you see inside, it's a ceramic non-stick surface and it's non-toxic. I had this really crappy pan that I gotten from I think Target or Walmart, using it for years, and it was just your typical non-stick, all the chemicals leaching out from it. That does not happen with this kind of pan. And I've been coveting a set of these for a year. So I was really happy that I'm able to partner with Caraway so I can get you some savings, because they're a little pricey, but they're gonna last a lifetime. So you only have to buy them once and then never again. So I went with the navy blue because it matches the blue of my kitchen. Let me show you how these things work, because they crisp things beautifully, low to medium heat, a little bit of fat. You don't have to have a ton in there, which, for me doesn't really matter because we're doing the carnivore diet, so we always have lots of fat, but you don't really need much and nothing sticks to it. The non-stick is real. For a limited time starting today, October 27th, until November 28th, 2023, you can get 20% off a set of Caraway cookware. This is the deepest discount of the entire year, and my viewers are getting 3 days of early bird access. So from right this moment until the end of this weekend, you can take advantage of this deal before the general public gets access to it on Monday. You get your pick of whatever color set you would like, and some of the more popular colors sell out quickly. So be sure to take advantage of this deal. The link is in the description. While the oxtail and breakfast sausage are cooking, I'm going to prep the crock pot. I'm plugging it in and I'm going to set it to low. I am adding some garlic cloves. You certainly don't have to, but I like the flavor and I do not have any sensitivities to garlic. And then I'm adding my beef bones. These are just called soup bones at my grocery store, and they have some delicious bone marrow in the center. I layer them on the bottom of the crock pot. Let's flip all of this meat. We're starting to get some really nice color on these oxtail bones. Now we're going to add 2 liters of water and some kosher salt. These look good to go. Let's get them over to the crock pot. I'm just going to try to fit them all in, looking good, and everything fits. Awesome. What are we eating? Yeah. Sausage? Blueberries? Strawberries? All right, oxtail soup is put together. Put it on low, so that should be good to go while we are gone. Now I need to go do something with this ratchet ass hair and put on my face so we can hit the road. Right, boys? Right, Stinkies? Let's go! Where are my scissors? Oh, here they are. Doing a mango chili element today in my water cup. I know, Stinky. Hey, it's time to go.
Oh, God.
It's okay. I got some of the mango chili powder in my throat. Whew. All right, we are only running 10 minutes late. That is a freaking miracle. Miracle! All right, my little scallywag. You ready? Oh, big boy. Who's this big boy? You ready to go? Say hello. Who's this big boy? Who's this boy? Who's this stinky boy. Are you ready to go to the apple orchard? Yeah. Apple orchard. Okay, we are all in focus. Let me get over and then it's been a long time since we've had this much family in one place, so first we need to get a family photo.
Say cider! Apple cider! Donuts! Donuts!
We've been going to Edward's Apple Orchard in Poplar Grove, Illinois since I was a little kid, and I'm so excited to continue the tradition with Max and Harry. If you're ever in this neck of the woods, I highly, highly recommend this beautiful orchard. The farm store is stocked to the brim with delicious dips, salsas, jams, jellies, candies, fudge, and then there's a whole section of high-quality fall and winter decor and so much more. And of course, tons of varieties of apples. How does it taste?
Like a Tootsie Roll.
Like a Tootsie Roll. The main draw, in my opinion, is the apple cider donuts, hot and fresh from the oven. Yes, they are not carnivore, but I make an exception once a year because holy smokes are they good. After we got our donuts, I grabbed some cheese curds and some apples for the boys. This barn is huge, so even on a Saturday, I didn't feel crowded. Now, time to check out so I can eat some of these donuts. Alright, it's definitely not carnivore, but I only do donuts once a year. Hot, fresh, delicious apple cider donut. Mm.
Who are you talking to? The mouse?
So good. Oh my god. And totally worth it once a year.
Max love it. This one loves bread, not donuts. This one's
We hung out for about another hour. It's so busy here on Saturdays at Edward's. I really prefer to go during the week because it's just so much less busy, but it was great to spend time with my out-of-town family.
the whole thing is clean. So this client just collects all
How?
Yeah.
Oats. Hi, Sickies.
Ow! Why are you doing that, you goof? It's the next morning. Let's check on this broth. She's looking really good, but I don't have most of the herbs that I need to put into this. Again, this is a viewer recipe, so there's like lemongrass, I think anise star, cardamom seeds. The only thing I had was cinnamon sticks. So I put the cinnamon sticks in last night, probably around 10 p.m. And now I'm going to run to Whole Foods. Well, not right this minute. I have to feed the boys first, and Goran has to wake up. But as soon as he wakes up, I'm gonna go get those herbs from Whole Foods, throw them in, and then hopefully we can taste this delicious broth later today. Now I need to remove all of the bones. Next, let's add some spices and ginger. I've got the cardamom and the ginger. I couldn't find the lemongrass or the anise star, so we will not be using it this time around. I'm not gonna add too much ginger. I'm just gonna add like 2 pieces. So I let the oxtail bone broth sit overnight in the fridge so that all of the fat could solidify on top. It was just a little bit hard to eat with that layer of fat, so I'm going to take that fat, throw it away. Normally in a bone broth I wouldn't do that, but because this is more of like a soup, I just want to be able to eat it all, so we're going to do that now. That's a thick layer of fat, so we'll leave a little bit of it, but we just don't want to have that much. All right, look at all this fat we took off. Like I said, normally I would really like to have all of this fat deliciousness, but we're actually trying to lower our fat to protein ratio, and it makes it really hard to eat this bone broth with that thick layer of fat on the top. So all of this is going in the garbage. But now let's enjoy a bowl of this oxtail bone broth. All right, let's give it a try. Ooh, there's so much meat in here. Oh, wow. This is really good. And this is even without the lemongrass and the anise star, which I think would have just kicked this up a notch, but I could not find those herbs anywhere without special ordering them. And I didn't have time for that. Should have thought ahead, but this is, wow. This tastes like fall. So good. If you're doing keto, you could throw a few vegetables in here, maybe some carrots, some little tiny potatoes or something. Wow. This is really good, but as carnivore, we've just got the meat, water, salt. We had ground cardamom, but cardamom seeds is what was called for, but I could only find ground, so I did that. 2 cinnamon sticks and, oh, ginger. This could actually use a little bit more ginger, I think. So good. If you would like to try out a set of caraway pans for yourself, I have a 10% discount code in the description below. Non-toxic, non-stick ceramic coating. Lots of different colors. I have dark blue for my kitchen, but you can pick whatever works for you. Loving them. Absolutely loving these pans. Thank you for joining us today and coming with for our apple cider donuts, once a year apple cider donuts, and hanging out with the family. And I definitely want to give credit where credit is due. This oxtail bone broth is amazing. And I got this recipe from Miss C Vlog 5402. Thank you so much. It was absolutely delicious. If you have any recipes that you would like me to try or that you love on the carnivore diet, please leave them in the comments. I'm totally down to try new recipes and, you know, experiment with different flavors and things like that. So thank you so much. I'm going to put a couple of videos on the screen that you may enjoy. We've got a lot of stuff coming up on this channel, just tons and tons of recipe videos, experiments, and fun stuff with the boys and fam. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.